Hello, my name is Tiffany Davis, Director of the Bloomberg Center for Government Excellence at Johns Hopkins University, and I will provide an overview of our specialized technical assistance and performance management for the Bloomberg Philanthropy City Data Alliance program. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to make a key decision and you did not have data, time, and/or the resources to make an effective decision? If you answered yes, then you probably had to make the decision largely based on instinct or anecdotal evidence. Performance management is the systematic process by which an organization involves its employees as individuals and members of a group in improving an organizational effectiveness in the accomplishment of agency and mission and goals. It includes tracking performance measures over time to drive conversations about specific processes, then identify how to fix what's broken or replicate what's going well. By linking data to overarching priorities, collecting, analyzing data and evidence, and determining the desired outputs and outcomes, city leaders can use performance management to best administer policies and programs to the benefit of their community and residents. The key to performance management is one that is built on the following principles. Mayors create a vision and build a collective that is focused on improving operations, service delivery, and resident outcomes through performance management. Mayors and senior leaders build habits that will help them continuously deploy targeted reforms, measure impact, and sustain routine practices. And mayors and senior leaders use data and evidence to understand complex challenges and the impact on residents by disaggregating demographic data and redirecting resources based on what the data says. A few years ago, the city of Las Vegas, Nevada, wanted to better understand why there was a significant increase in non-emergency calls to the fire department. At the time, calls increased from 87,000 to about 110,000 in just a short period of time. These non-emergency calls or requests tied up equipment and resources, and oftentimes the fire department was not in the best position to handle the calls, which resulted in the department failing to meet the needs of most callers. GovX worked with the city of Las Vegas and the fire department to establish performance management by establishing a core performance team, conducting a data inventory of currently available data, selecting the best metrics to evaluate current performance, and began holding routine meetings with all relevant stakeholders. From this performance program, stakeholders began making key decisions that focus on prioritizing calls according to urgency, addressing the needs of non-urgent callers, and increasing public education. As a result, in a single month, the fire department partnered with the University of Las Vegas School of Social Work to start the Community Health Improvement Program, aka CHIPS, to address the unmet social needs of 911 callers. This resulted in the reduction of emergency vehicles dispatched for non-emergency requests by 300 in a single month. This is a view of the learning journey for our program. Our track takes 8 months to complete. The process starts with helping the team understand and refine the mayoral priorities, and then your team will walk through a journey that helps you not only launch your first performance meeting, but also how to scale it to citywide implementation and how to sustain it from administration to administration. Through our track, you will receive 4 types of support: one-on-one coaching and technical assistance, which is customized in-depth coaching by an expert mentor who works one-on-one with city leaders and staff to improve a city's data practices and solve key challenges that improve resident outcomes. 2, you'll have facilitated trainings. Your project team will engage in workshops, either individually or in small groups, to learn new skills, complete the key deliverables, and brainstorm how teams can best apply practices in their contexts. 3, you'll have free access to tools to further enhance your learning. And 4, peer-to-peer learning. These are facilitated sessions to discuss work, share example success stories, and workshop solutions for problems that have arisen in the learning period. The program will support you in building out a sustainable performance management routine. We will help you create a vision and build a collective that is focused on improving operations, service delivery, and resident outcomes. Through this work, we will help you understand baselines of the city's selected priority area, enhance the city's data infrastructure and capacity to use data, adopt a citywide performance management framework and tool for utilizing data in the decision-making process, hold a routine performance management meeting that allows senior leaders to discuss the selected priority area and make key decisions such as shifting investments in funding, resources, and policy, adopt a performance management routine focused on addressing a key challenge, and then also select an intervention or make a key decision to solve a challenge. Is this track right for you? There are 3 things we believe are critical to the success of launching a performance management framework that can scale and sustain. 1 is having a pressing challenge to solve using data and evidence and through performance management. Two, this program is best suited for cities that have an intermediate level data infrastructure and governance in place with some policies or standards for data collection, sharing, and improving quality. And three, a dedicated core project team to implement practices. This core project team will commit 3 to 5 hours each month to work with their senior advisor and establish a performance program for their city. A dedicated core project team consists of an analyst who is available to collect, clean, and analyze data, a leading subject matter expert that can champion a project in that agency's focus area, a performance or data lead that can implement citywide policies and processes for performance management, and a policy lead that will serve as the mayor's office liaison, implement citywide policies and processes. The mayor will help establish the vision and make key decisions on the performance management system through internal meetings with the core project team and can expect up to 3 hours per month. Thank you for your time, and we are available to answer any questions that you might have.